I think as humans, our minds are somewhat naturally discontent a lot of the time. You know, a couple words that come to my mind quite frequently is settling down. What does that mean? It's not always a matter of when, but with what? What are you settling down with? You know, settling down can mean a lot of things, whether it be with marriage, with kids, with a house, with where you're living in the world. And another meaning could be even with your transportation, with what car you drive, settling down with something in particular. Even though with car enthusiasts, it's not likely to be very permanent. And even if I'm not admitting that I'll officially settle down with one vehicle for the rest of my life, I think having a vehicle that you're content with is important and a great telltale sign of a vehicle with all the characteristics of what you like. Something that you could settle down with. And honestly, I think for me, this Volvo is just that. After driving this car every single day since I purchased a few weeks ago, I've gotten a really good idea and a good impression of this car in the short time that I've owned it, that in terms of settling down, this is one of those vehicles that you could just see yourself driving forever. It's got everything that you need. It's practical. It's not too showy, so you can take it anywhere and drive it anytime and feel comfortable. But it's still got a design that you absolutely love and you can take pride in it. Even when it's got some dents and dings from all the years, that only makes it an even better daily driver, and it still shines up nice. This Volvo to me has been the perfect mixture of performance, safety, reliability, and class in a vehicle that I appreciate. It's got a smooth and solid ride, it's been well maintained, sharp handling, tight turning, even pretty good fuel mileage. They released these Volvos in the 90s with such a simple but modest form of luxury that just so happens to have aged timelessly over the years. In a way so that even after 25 plus years of driving and service, this car still serves and upholds what Volvo is all about. It's always a big luxury to have a car that you can hop in and drive that offers luxury and kind of a simple quality feel, enough that an automotive enthusiast can really appreciate, but also wrapped up in a modest classic package. And that's something that sticks out to me, having owned older BMWs, older Mercedes, and enjoying them and the comfort that they did offer. But having the 850 being my first experience owning a Volvo, it went above my expectations and the Volvo became my favorite. And I think it's a great kind of car that every automotive enthusiast should have. Really, for me personally, wraps up to be the perfect daily driver and just all-rounder simple vehicle. So yeah, please let me know your experiences down below. I'm definitely looking forward to getting my hands on some other old Volvos in the future. I'd love to own a 240 and experience one of those because that is certainly an iconic and popular Volvo. Let me know down below what kind of car you drive. Today, I'd love to hear about the dailies that you drive currently, owned in the past, or all the above. Currently this evening, I've just been cruising down some old 2-lane but surprisingly smooth countryside road that I don't recall ever driving down before, but it looks like it is 8:19. The sun is setting, it's beautiful out here, and I'm not sure exactly when I'll turn around and head back to the city, but it's definitely hard to get tired of driving this Volvo. It's got adjustable lumbar support and comfy leather seats. It's definitely a comfortable, accommodating ride. Now I found a very quaint and quiet town, very small town to pull over and flip around to head back to the city I belong. But wow, there's some really cool history out in the prairies, that's for sure. And I'd love to learn some of the history of this very small town. A beautiful place though, to drive slowly through, roll the windows down and appreciate the view. No doubt. Here's a perfect little flip around spot. Believe me when I say the temperature out here is perfect. And here's the Volvo that got us out here. Well, it's a beautiful evening, but I'm gonna drive out of here now before the mosquitoes eat me alive. These kind of evenings are definitely not something to be taken for granted. Perfect temperature, beautiful sunset, and a great car. Don't need the sun visor anymore. Well, I'm happy to have given this quiet little town a visit on this evening adventure in the old 90s Volvo. It always feels good to travel a little and see new things. Even the simple little kind of travel and the simple little kind of things.